So as you can see by the thumbnail, it's not looking too good for the Stang, and I'm about to explain why and what happened, and yeah, pretty much let you guys know what's going on. But as you guys can tell, the car is pretty damn dirty. You could see all my marks right there. I mean, it's just filthy. And I mean, I haven't been using it. The car has literally just been sitting. And the reason for this is because one day I was driving the car. Everything was good. I was on the regular tune, my E85 tune, and everything was good. I was driving and I stopped to pump some E85, and as soon as I turned my car on, I noticed it was stumbling a little bit. Like, how do I explain it? Like, it struggled to turn over a little bit, probably just because it was really cold outside, I don't know. And once it turned on and I drove out of the gas station, I noticed that my car, the exhaust, it sounded off. And by off, I mean like it sounded different. Now, to somebody who doesn't know or understand, like, or is familiar with my car, they would say it sounds good, it sounds fine, but it didn't. It didn't have that Coyote sound anymore. It went from Coyote sounding to like almost like diesel and like muffled. And the car was still driving fine. And I looked at my brother, he was with me, and I was like, dude, are you hearing this? Like, my car sounds weird. And he's like, yeah, like it sounds different. And I was getting on the car and driving it, and everything seemed fine. Nothing too crazy. It didn't turn off on me. None of that. And so I thought, you know what? Let me log it. So I logged the car and I sent it over to Lund. And sure enough, they told me that Bank 2 is somehow out of timing. And that would make sense because it sounds off, you know, the idle of the car. So I look at my codes on my SET device, and I got one code saying basically that Bank 2 sensor A is showing something that it's, you know, out of timing. And these engines have 2 camshaft sensors in the back on each side. So there's 2 for this head and there's 2 for the other side. There's an intake and then there's an exhaust. So yeah, Lund told me that everything had looked good the previous month, and that all of a sudden something's wrong. So he told me I'm gonna have to open the engine and retime it. So before I even just jump straight to that, you know, conclusion, I changed the rear camshaft sensors. I bought the intake and I bought the exhaust, and I changed it for this Bank 2 head, and sure enough, still sounded off and it still had the code. So the other thing that is sensor and timing related is these 2 right here. Now, if you guys don't know what these are right here, they're called the VCT. Basically, I think it's called the variable camshaft timing solenoids. That's what these are right here, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put a picture of them right here. Okay. And there's those 2 sensors, and of course you got your cam phasers. Now, the cam phasers sit right in front of the actual cams. There's one here. There's going to be another one for the other cam. Basically, I'm going to have to change them. There's no way around it. And the car idles fine. There's nothing like, you know, clunking, ticking, no knocking. It just idles fine, and it drives. I haven't been driving it because I don't want to mess up anything, you know. But unfortunately, the engine is gonna have to come out of the car, and that's like pretty time consuming. But you know, it is what it is. Complaining is not gonna do anything about it. So since I'm gonna have to replace the cam phasers, I'm gonna buy all 4. And since I'm buying all 4, there's a kit that comes with new chains, new guides, new tensioners, and since I'm doing all of that, I'm also gonna buy new solenoids for both heads. because it'd be really dumb if I change these solenoids since they're cheaper, put everything back in, and sure enough it's still off, you know, and I'm gonna regret it because I didn't change the cam phaser. So pretty much gonna do it all at once. And the bright side is that it's gonna be new, you know, new timing components. So yeah, man, that's where we're at. And of course, since everything's gonna be coming out, I will be also installing my my new clutch. I got a new clutch for this car, RXT. And yeah, so since everything's gonna come out, it's a good time to put the clutch on. And that's pretty much it, man. I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on with the car and why I haven't posted. And as you guys have seen, this whole swap was done in front of my dad's house. And right now, that space, the driveway, is being occupied by my brother's car, the ProCharge 2 valve, because he is getting some parts painted. His bumper, his fenders, his hood. And yeah, his car's pretty much just sitting there waiting for the parts to get painted and finished and thrown back on. And once his car is out of the way, we can then take this car over there and start working on it. So that's why I just kind of had my car right here, and there's nothing much I can do here by myself. Of course, I need my dad. When you gotta, you know, pick up the car, take out the engine with the trans, switch the clutch, open the engine, and hopefully nothing's wrong. But we've been doing some research, and there's you know, several guys out there that have had this issue with the Gen 2 engines, or even some other Gen motors, Gen 1, Gen 3. But it's just kind of one of those things that sucks, but it does happen. And yeah, I just ask you guys pray for me. Hopefully everything's good. I mean, as far as we know, it's just going to be the cam phaser that's messed up. And this isn't like no way Lund's fault. This is mechanical. This is not a tune related issue. And it is what it is. And who knows if it was because of the Ghost Cam tune, you know, because the Ghost Cam tune does mess with the cam phasers. It locks them in a certain position to be able to make it lope. So maybe just because the cam is like, you know, tweaking with the cam phaser, it kind of activated it and made it like mess up. Not the tune, but just like, I don't know how to explain it, man. But this is not Lund's fault at all. Still going to stay with Lund. They're like the best. And yeah, pretty much done explaining what I had to explain. Kind of a boring video, but I'm sure some of you guys are interested and want to know what's going on. And so yeah, there it is. I would really like to have this car done for Texas 2K. I really wanted my car there and be able to, you know, go to check out everyone else's car and just have my car there for Texas 2K. It's still possible. I'm not gonna get my hopes up and say I will be there for sure, but definitely gonna push towards getting the car there. It is going to be time consuming. Like I said, we got to take out this engine and the trans and change the clutch, change the timing components. Be careful with all the timing. Make sure, you know, everything's good, because if we have it like super off, it can bend a valve. And yeah, if you guys are wondering how off it is on the timing, he said I think it was like 8 to 10 degrees off. And I'm not sure, it doesn't sound like that much. And can't be that bad if the car is driving and, you know, it doesn't stop, there's no knocking, there's no ticking, there's nothing. So yep, I'm gonna start on this car very soon, man. It's unfortunate, like I said, but it is what it is. Hope you guys can understand. I mean, it's not like I wanted this to happen. This stuff does happen. It's part of the game, I guess. It just sucks when it does happen. It always sucks. But like I said, gonna push forward and keep on trying to stay positive, you know, in a good way. It's more content, and hopefully I can learn some more things as we take apart the engine and change the cam phasers and start working that part of the motor. Because if you guys remember when we did the swap, we did, you know, have to deal with the timing because we installed the boundary sprocket oil pump gears, the oil pump gears and the sprocket. So we did have to take off the chains and the tensioners and all that and put it back ourselves. But we did not mess with the cam phasers and that part of the timing. So it's going to be new for us, but seems pretty simple. But yeah, like I said, I'm done. And meanwhile, I will have a video probably posted on my brother's car, just because I haven't put that car on the channel in a while. And I know a lot of you guys are New Edge guys and love New Edge content. So I for sure will put up a video of my brother's car. It's a, like I said, it's a D1 Pro Charged 2004 Mustang, and it should look pretty good with the new paint. It's the same color, just repainted because it was cracking and it had some wear and tear on it. And I might also review another car. I've had several friends of mine hit me up, say they want me to make a video on their car and stuff. Let me know what you guys think about that. I hate to put up content like that you guys don't enjoy, but at the same time, some content's better than none. It just depends. I mean, it all boils down to you guys. I don't want to be posting stuff you guys don't want to watch. So let me know if you guys be interested in watching a vid about a cammed bolt-on C6 Corvette manual and another 18 Whipple. Possibly review that one. There's several cars, maybe even a Camaro, a 6th gen 10-speed. Who knows? But yeah, this is currently how the car sits. I'm sorry, I feel like I let you guys down, but just stay tuned, man. I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm not gonna give up on this channel. I just pray that everything's okay with the engine. I mean, either way, no matter what problem there is, there's always a solution. So I'm gonna go ahead and push forward. Like I said, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry about this video being super boring and informational, but I know you guys do want to know. Most of you guys want to know, what's going on with the car and stuff. So, yep. I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. Peace out. Stay tuned. I appreciate all the support. We're almost at 6,000 subscribers, which is crazy. And believe me, I'm working behind the scenes on something for you guys and something for the car community. So just stay tuned, man. And we'll keep in touch on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, all that stuff. Peace out.